Alright, welcome back to Blue Vibe Gaming. My name is Brother Blue. And today, we back on Minecraft actually, for Minecraft weekends, yo. Sorry for the late stream today. We had no internet. I had to call the internet company to come fix the situation. Matter of fact, they didn't even want to come today, but I had to, I had to put my foot down. But, yeah, we back on this today. Today we're gonna actually try to do some furniture, yo. Let me make sure everything is correct. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so as y'all can remember, this is what we did so far. I did a little bit of the living room inside. I did the kitchen. I didn't do the living room on stream. But I'll show y'all how to do that, right? I'll go step by step, show you what's up, you know what I mean? We got the little guest table. I'm over here just showing you every single part of the detail so far. We got the swimming pool area, we got the walking section. I think it looks clean, like a real clean backyard. I didn't do no grass for the backyard. I could have done like a little patch of grass somewhere for the backyard, but I didn't do nothing like that. We could have done something around the tree areas, you know. But yeah, so this is what we got so far. Hey, welcome to the stream, Cookie numero uno. But yeah, y'all, so this is what we got for the backyard. Now I'm gonna show y'all the kitchen so far, what we got. Right, I did the little designs for everything, so got stuck by the tree. We got the entrance right here, made a couple little gates, so if you guys want to walk this side of the garden or this side of the garden and go to the backyard, and we got a couple of gates there. So we got it. Oh yeah, we got some chairs in the front too, and in the backyard, matter of fact. So let's open this up, as y'all can see. I did a little living area, you know what I'm saying? This is where they can come and sit down and eat the food they cook. This is the living room area where they can just sit down on couches and have a good time type deal. We got a nice white and gray, I guess, edge carpet right here, you know what I'm saying? It's looking nice. It's as good as I can do it, at least, you know what I'm saying? We got, you know, they actually look like couch cushions. I ain't gonna lie, I like the vibe. I like the vibe. The couch I picked gray for the couch cushions. I could have picked a different color, but I decided to go with gray. Since this is like a rustic house, you know what I'm saying? It's a little darker than usual, right? So I decided to make it look like that. And of course, we got to the left over here, the kitchen. As y'all can see, we got the stove right here. We got the ventilation system right here. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. You know what I'm saying? And a little attic area right here. We can use this for like whatever y'all want to use this for. You know what I'm saying? We can use it for like, I don't know, for like maybe like storage for the food or whatever. We got a couple little cabinets. Gives log cabin vibes, right? We got, look, I made a little cabinet here. I made a little cabinet here. You know what I'm saying? It don't look bad. It don't look bad at all. It do give log cabin vibes though. You right about that, Cookie. It do give log cabin vibes. Oh, I made the light in the roof. You know what I'm saying? Like this. I think it looks nice. And then a couple of roses, you know, in their little like flower pots, or custom made flower pots, right? With a little lights above them. You know, I think it looks nice. I'm not too fond of how I forgot to build a special room for the kitchen, but it turned out okay. You know what I mean? It turned out okay. But I'll show y'all how to build this, so you guys, you know, if you guys want to build this, you guys don't struggle, right? So we'll go outside and build this, so you can see how we can build some of this stuff. We'll build it right here, right? Okay. So what I did was, for example, we got the light gray wool and we got the white gray wool. We use the light gray. We got this for a couch, right? Basically what I did was, I put that like that. Put those like this. And then like this. And look at that. Now you got a couch, right? So if y'all want to build couches, I mean, this is an easier way to do it. There's obviously multiple different ways you can do this. You can do couches with redstone where you can push some skeletons down in the corner where you can only see the top of their heads and it looks like corner pillows for the couches. You can do certain things like that. But that's how I made my couches. And then we also made, oh, I got the gray carpet right here. I also made the chairs similar because it's like a furniture set, right? And then we did this. Oops. Come on, bro. Hey. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to do this. Then we do this. Right? And break the back. And there you go. You got a chair. You see what I'm saying? It's a simple style chair. Nothing too fancy. That's how I did the chairs. Now, for the tables. Where's my bars? I use a bar. And I use a slab. You can do different type of style tables. This is the style that I chose, right? And basically, just see, a nice table. Simple enough. You got 4 legs. And make sure you leave a spot, because if you put the iron bar too close to each other, it starts looking like that. So you gotta leave a spot for it to actually look like table legs. But, you know, that's how y'all know I did that. Obviously for the lights, what I did was I broke this part here. I got this. I broke this, added a light right here, and put the trapdoors around it to make it look like that. So, this is gonna be, I guess, the living room / dining room area. You know what I mean? Definitely gives nice vibes. I think it looks good. Thinks it looks great. It works out at least. That's how I feel, man. And everything is carpet, but these is not carpet. It's similar to the carpet, but I actually used a whole block of wool because you can't put carpet on something that's standing on it, right? Because see all this, you can't add items on top of it. It just floats. So I had to put wool instead of carpet right here. But y'all see it, you know, looks comfy, looks nice. I think, you know, I think it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And then I think today we're gonna start working on this area, right? Oh, and matter of fact, I think I'm gonna change this to something like that. There we go. Let it stand out a little bit. You know what I mean? That's how I did it on the bottom. So I thought I might as well do it the same because y'all can see the bottom. And then the chair, yeah. And then the stairs go up. How you doing, Skills? Welcome to the stream. But yeah. So this is the living room, y'all. So I think it looks good. I gotta do some sort of dressing room area. Maybe not dressing room, but like I'm thinking of putting like furniture where you can actually have stuff on it, right? Came across your channel. I appreciate it, man. As long as you're not trying to sell me something, you're always welcome to stay on my channel, bro. But yeah. This time we gotta do some lights, right? We gotta do some beds. I think we're gonna turn this area into a bedroom too. I'm thinking of making like a second upstairs type of living quarters where, you know, maybe the kids like to stay up here or something. Or maybe the family like to stay up here. So I'm gonna do that right here. Listen, Cookie, listen, I had to work with what I got. Listen, I did my best. I forgot to build the kitchen. So this turned out to be the kitchen room. I didn't plan for this to be the kitchen room. It just happened to be that way, okay? So that's the reason why. You gotta walk across. It's not my fault, I tell you. Not my fault. I didn't plan for this. I completely forgot to build a kitchen room. Maybe I could have turned this into a kitchen, but it's kind of weird because this has an open area where, you know, it leads to the backyard and all of that. So I'm like, the kitchen wouldn't look good in this area. Listen, I had to do what I had to do. I had to do what I had to do. But the backyard looks fire, man. We got a little area, you know, you can listen to music, the little lava chicken song. You got the barbecue section. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show y'all the barbecue section. I changed it up a little bit. I turned it up. I turned it into something similar to what the stove be looking like. So now it looks like this. But you can see the firewood on the bottom. You know? Yeah. Listen, Cookie. You can't complain, okay? I completely forgot. Oh, yeah, and this is the chairs. Chairs and a couple of tables. Chairs and a table. 2 chairs and a table. You know what I mean? Listen, I forgot. Lava. Yeah. Yo, Jack Black is the, you know, he's the stuff, bro. I'm not trying to cuss on here. He's the stuff. You know what I mean? But, yeah, so let's, go ahead and start this thing. I'm thinking of maybe changing some of the floor patterns up in here. I mean, because if you guys look closely, I didn't change the floor pattern for the living room, but I did put carpet. Made it look a lot better, right? And then here, I didn't put carpet, but I changed the floor pattern and it made it look a lot better, right? So I'm thinking of changing maybe the floor pattern up top. Either we changing the floor pattern or we can just decide to go with carpet, right? So maybe a little area where we can sit in this section right here. We're not gonna have L couches, but we gotta have some sort of couches and chairs, right? And then we also gotta have some sort of dressing room. So let's do that too while we at it. I'm thinking we can make the dressing room out of, what should we make it out of? That's a good question. Oh, let's look at the logs. Matter of fact, the woods. The stripped cherry wood looks nice. Yeah, stripped cherry wood look nice. So let's move this flower pot. Let's have this right here for now. Move this up here. So I want to see the planks and trapdoors. Oh, the cherry wood looks pink here. So I would need to come up with something that looks similar to this. Okay, that's fine. So let's look at the planks too while we at it. I want to know what we're working with, right? Where's the chair? Oh, it's pink. Okay. So, we don't have this type of gray. We're going to have to use stone in this place. So that's fine. But we're going to use that for now. Right? Where would it look nice? That's the question. You know something? We could do something like this. Right? That looks nice. But let's actually have it like that. Have it like that. And that's stripped, right? It's stripped. No, that's just straight up acacia wood. Hold up. That's straight up acacia wood. I thought it was stripped cherry. Oh, that's stripped. This is strip cherry. Okay, I see. We can do something like this, the strip jungle wood, but strip mangrove looks nice. Let me see. Okay, we need some lights. We need some lights. I vote for a pool table. Ooh. I've never done a pool table. That's gonna be a little hard, right? I would have to learn how to use... Actually, that's really hard. I think Allie knows how to use the maps or the papers to, or the banners to draw certain stuff, but I don't know how to draw a pool table. That's interesting. Because a pool table is just a table, but we don't have something that intricate. I wish we could add a pool table. That would have been nice. Right? That would have been nice. There we go. Just light up this whole section while I'm working. That looks too close to the same color though as the windowsill. How you doing, Eli? Welcome to the stream. Bro, hey Cookie, you notice the moment I said you can stay here in the channel as long as you're not gonna sell me something? Dude left, never said anything else. He just left. They all come saying the same thing. Yo, came across your channel. Like the vibes. Here's my Discord. So I can know when you're streaming. So I can sell you something. Look at my designs. Yo, that's too funny, man. That's too funny, bro. Cherry wood. Cherry wood looks nice, but if you strip it, it looks pink. Okay, what about the strip birch? Let's look at the strip birch, man. Strip birch don't look that bad. Not gonna lie, it don't look that bad. We need some trapdoors. Here it is. This is the birch trapdoor. They follow the same script. All of them say the same thing, man. They all say the same thing, which is crazy. Like, you would think they would at least say something a little different. Be like, okay, I'm gonna come at this guy with a different pattern. Catch him off guard. Maybe go like me that way. Nope, they all say the same thing. You know what I mean? It's wild to me. What do I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of this polished black stone. I don't think I'm gonna need it right now. So if I do this, something like that, and then I need a frame, right? Do I have a frame? No, I don't have a frame. Let's get a frame. Let's get this lit up one. Let's get rid of the flowers for now. And then, what was it? A lever? Right? Looks kind of like a cabinet that we can open, maybe. And then on top, we can put maybe some... We can put a flower pot, maybe. I need to get rid of some of these. Let's get rid of... Oops. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Either way, let's get rid of some of these. We can maybe put like a flower pot right here. Right. Let's get some flowers. Let me crack open this Red Bull too. Let's get this flower right here. How about a little bit of blue, brighten up the room. Let's get rid of this jungle slab. I don't know if I'm gonna be using it right now anyways. Right? Put some flowers. We can get some sort of ornament, maybe like a jack-o'-lantern. We need some sort of ornament. Ooh, what about an amethyst crystal? The hell am I gonna get rid of, man? Let's get rid of this daylight detector. I don't think I'm gonna need it right now anyways. We can do something like that. Hey, that looks nice. And then we can add maybe like... That's a sponge. Turtle egg. Nope, no, 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 no. Monster spawner. Spider eye. No, we don't need none of the egg. You know what I mean? What about skull? Skull charge banner. No, 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 no. What about head? We can put either a dragon head or a piglin head. Zombie head? Let's try one of these, maybe. I mean, I think that looks clean. I think that looks clean, y'all. Yeah, we'll take that. We're gonna take that. And then So we got like a little dressing thing right here, maybe. I don't like the way these levers look. Do I have something better? Okay, let's get rid of that. There we go. There has to be something better I could use. I can use this like a clock, right? Shears, wind charge. Let's go right here. Maybe an ender crystal? Maybe we can put that on the table. Let's get rid of the dragon head. Right? Oh, you can't. You can't put this. Okay. Never mind. I don't know what a heavy core is. Can we put this? We can definitely put something like that. I don't get what the decorated pot is supposed to be for. Pressure plate, levers, redstone torch. Nether store. Fermented spider eye, that's interesting. Magma cream. Yeah, I don't know what else we can put up in here. We got an actual bowl. Can we put stuff in this bowl? Let's get this out of here. I can't lay it down. It won't let me lay down the bowl. It won't let me lay down the bowl. Okay, well, we're not doing that then. Oh, we can put some candles. What color candles? What color candles, man. Okay, I think what we could do is, right? Maybe we'll go maybe with like some whitish candles. Let's go with some whitish candles. Let's get rid of this and put the candles like that. Okay, that looks more like a dresser now. I think it looks good. And then we can put another dresser right here. Right? So we had this going. Maybe we should have them the opposite way, kind of like that. Let's do that. Okay. And then basically the same recipe. But let's change it up a little bit, maybe. Let's just add the candles. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I'm just doing it as I go along. Oh, no, no, no. Damn, I broke it. Like that. Okay. Do we have to light these up? Where is it at, man? Oh, here it is. Oh, there we go. They don't run out, right? So we got a couple of candles. They're lit up. You know what I mean? It look good. I think it look good. You know what? Let's just do it the same way. Crystal. No, it's amethyst. Yeah, let's just do it the same way. Let's get rid of the carpet. We can always bring that back. There we go. Now we got 2 dressing rooms in the corner. And that looks great. Yeah, I think that looked great. That looked great. Let's break this. Break this. Break this. Alright. We can put a rose. Let me see. A rose bush type deal in the corner. So we need grass. Let's get rid of this guy. We need rose bush. We need this guy. And then we got everything. Okay, so let's do that in these corners right here. Oh, I can't cover it. Is it not the same? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looked the same. Oh, but this one's too long. There's only 1 space. This one got 3 spaces. I see. I see. I see. So what we might have to do is that. We might have to do that. That's what we might have to do. And then for this, we might have to do this to cover it up. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that looks great. And then we put a couple of rose bushes right here. And that works fantastic. Now we got a couple of dressers going on. Yeah, it don't look bad at all if y'all ask me. Don't look bad at all. Alright, cool. So now, we gotta add some couches. I think since I'm going for the lighter colors on this area, we're gonna have to do this. Let's get rid of this amethyst crystal, this rosebush, put it up here. We need wool. Let's get rid of the light gray wool. Let's look up wool. Since it's gonna be with this birch trapdoor, right? Then I'm thinking we can either go black or brownish, because I think brown will still look good with it. I think let's do some black. Let's do some black. And then we can maybe, let me see, that's 1 space, 2 space. We'll do it like maybe like right here. Right? So is, let me see, 1, and then on the second one, right? 1, and on the second one. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that seems about right. There we go. Put the wool. I don't think that looks bad. Matter of fact, I like it. I think we should put a couple of stands right here for lights, like nightstands, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Can I do it like this? Okay, I can't. There we go. Couple of couches like that. Okay, I'm wondering, did I do it too small on this side? Maybe I should do it longer on this side. Huh. Let me see. That looks about actually a little better. Right? I think that looks a little better. Yeah, that looks about the same. Okay. So we got these couches over here. Maybe we can have a table. So let's put a table. Let's get the yeah, let's get this. But this time the table gonna look different, right? Since we got birch, might as well go with birch. But hold up, I got an idea. Right? But I think we could do this table. We're not gonna use bars. This table gonna be a little different. So let's look at stairs. We can use birch, right? Or we can use smooth sandstone. You know what? Let's go with the birch. Since we already got a theme going, let's go with the birch. Get rid of the candles. Let's put the wool up top. And then we need slabs. Come on. There we go. That's all I wanted. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's do a 7. Just like that. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So something like that. And we can actually set stuff on this one. I think this one looks nice. Yeah, I think this one looked nice. You know what I mean? Let me just make sure we got the right. Ooh. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, I needed to make it one more. One more. So let's do this. Let's set these up first. Get rid of this one. And get rid of this one. Okay, there we go. Now it looks centered. Right? Yeah, now it looks centered. I think it looks nice. Right? And we can have something like this. Let's put some flowers. We need some flowers. So we already had the blue. So let's put maybe some. Can we put lilies up in here? Let's see if we can put lilies. Yeah, we can. We can put lilies. I don't know why they all facing the same way, but yeah, we can put lilies. So let's do that. I think that looks nice. Okay. So we did that. We gotta add some lights, so let's add some stands. Maybe a couple of flowers on the windows. Also, another rose bush right here. So let's get the rose bush. It's gonna be a short stream today, y'all. Let's get rid of the frame. So like that. So now we have one in every corner. I'm not gonna put one on that corner. Ain't no point. We got one in every corner for these three. Alright, cool. We need a couple of nightstands. So we need some lights. Let's look at the frog lesson lights. I had the yellow ones downstairs. Can we put the? Should we put the pinkish ones or the green? Let's try the pinkish ones. Let's get rid of this carpet since I ain't using it for right now. Alright. We gonna use the iron bars. I think that's gonna work out. So let's do something like this. 2, oops, 3, like 3 high, right? Like 3 high. Like 3 high. And then, how we gonna cover this again? We gonna cover it a certain way. But, maybe we can have one like right here. 2, 3. Okay. Let's look at the walls. We can get this sandstone wall because that looks the most similar. Let's get rid of the rose bush for now. Yeah. And then let's look at the fence right quick. Fence. And then maybe the birch. Should we get the birch? Let me just see how this looks, right? No, I think it looked better before. So keep it like that. And then what we gonna do is trap those. We need something where you can see through it, right? So let's use, what about this oak? Either the oak or hear me out. Hear me out. Let's see what this one looks like. Let's get rid of this. I think that looks nice. Yeah, I think that looks nice. I like that. We could have used something else. Maybe like, I could have maybe used something like, maybe something more green. Let's see how this one looks, right? I might not like it. We might change it back. Looks like a man chose the lamps. Damn, bro. Alright, listen. What about this? Oops. What about that, Cookie? That looks a little better, no? I'll let you choose. I'll let you choose. Which one you want? Bottom row, top row, or middle row? And which number? Number 1 is on the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is on the right. I'll let you choose. I like it whenever it matches nothing. Damn. Alright, maybe something like this. Maybe something like this. Oops. What about like that? Does that look okay? I could try this bird trap door. But it's not going to show the light. Like, the light's going to come through it, but it's not going to show the light, though. No, just keep the first. Which one was the first? Was it this one? This one, I think this one was the first one. Okay. Oh, what about this one? What about this one? Oh, this one's extra pink. That's too crazy, right? Is that those better or that one better? I'll let you decide. The two you had originally. Alright, gotcha. So let's do this then. Oh, we could do some crimson too, or this. Right? I want to show you. I want to just show you this before we do it, right? We also got this. So let's do this right quick. Looks too plain, right? I'll do the original. I think she likes the original better. Oops, wrong color. Yeah, too plain. I knew it. Alright, so we're gonna do this. But at least this way it lights up the area a little better. Yeah. Alright. Let's do a couple of flower pots right here. And this time let's change up the flowers to maybe something like, so we had a poppy, or maybe, let me see, what about a cornflower? Let's do that. Nah, let's do an allium. Since we already got pink in the room, might as well add a little bit more. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're gonna do that. So let's do that on the main. Oh, hold up, that's the main window. Let's do that on these windows, matter of fact. Maybe not in the center. No. Reverse, reverse, reverse. What was that? It's a stripped log. Yo. Is it strip jungle? It might be strip jungle. Alright, let's get rid of this. We don't need that no more right now. Whew. Okay, we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna change the flower in this one. So let's do this. Yeah. We're gonna change the flower in these to something else. Let's add... maybe some of this. That looks different. Right. And then this one gonna be the same thing. Yeah. And then let's add some over here too. But this one is gonna be different though. So let's do 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. Since this one by itself, let's look at the flowers. I got an idea. We'll do white on the edges. And in the middle, we gonna add... in the middle, we can add... maybe this one, I guess. I don't know. It feels like it's too flowery, bruh. Like too many flowers in one room. It just feels that way. Okay, let's break these so we can see where the dark spots is. It looks like we got enough light for this section right here. Let's add some carpet while we at it. Yeah, let's do carpet. So what we gonna do is... hey, Cookie, what color should we do the carpet, man? Cause we got black wool, right? So we can't have the couch matching the carpet. So let's change the colors a little bit. Since we got flowers up in here and pink lights and all that, and you know what I'm saying, we can do something a little colorful. It don't have to be too colorful, but we could add a little color to it, right? What you think about maybe like some blue and white? Or maybe we can add a little purple to it, actually. Some purple and white. I think that might work out. Let me see. So you have to see it. Alright, bet. So let's get rid of the grass, since we're not gonna use the grass right now. Let's get the purple and let's get the white. Get rid of this. Right? What we could do is first let's go around the edges. That's the first thing. We're not gonna hit the ones where this is, so we're gonna hit the ones where this is. We're gonna have to change that to wool. Gonna be purple like that, and then gonna be wool under here. We gotta change this to wool. So let's get the wool. We said purple wool. Let's get rid of the spruce fence. Purple wool, and then we also said we gonna have white wool. So let's get rid of that acacia slab for now. Okay, I might have to break this up for right now. Let me do this. Okay. Oh, shoot. I think I messed something up on the bottom. Okay, no, I didn't. Thank God. There we go. Alright. I gotta be careful here. Add the wool. Right. And then let's remake the table right quick. And then let's go one around it. And then let's get the white. We're gonna have to change that to wool, all of this to wool, because I don't think I can get, oh, I can get the corner, but I can't get anything here. Get the corner, can't get this, but I can get this. We gotta do this. Why did you do the wool under the table as opposed to using the thin purple thingy? Oh, well the problem is, you can't set anything on carpet, right? See, this is just a regular carpet, this is regular wool. The problem is, carpet, you can't put anything on it. You see these trapdoors? They took that space. They took this space. So that's the reason why I can't set anything on it. Look, I can set carpet here, but I can't set it here. I'm clicking, I just can't set it. Because that took that space. So, what I do is, I actually break the floor itself and make it look like it's carpet. See what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I do it like that. Oops. Well, that's okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about that, Cookie. I wish Minecraft would have fixed that. You know what I'm saying? Like trapdoors and like, you know what I'm saying? I wish you can set things on it, but you just can't. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. You gotta work with what you got, and this is what Minecraft gave me. You know what I'm saying? But good thing is, you can't really see it. You know what I'm saying? It don't really show unless you really focus in on it. What you think about the color scheme? Do the colors look nice? Or should we change up the colors? I don't think they look bad. Kind of reminds me of Laker colors. I'm just missing the gold up in here. Or the yellow. if the purple don't work, what else would I use though? I could have went with plain colors, more like brownish and stuff, or like black instead of, you know what I'm saying? But I mean not black, gray, but you know, I decided to go with a little purple. We got purple amethyst, you know what I'm saying? We got flowers up in here, so I thought I'd make this a little brighter section. At least this way it looks like carpet, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't use carpet, then it's going to be the same level as the floor. Yeah, but hey, Cookie, what you think about the color though? Do you like it? Hate it? Should I change it? Keep it? Should probably add some lights. Like this. Oh, I can't add lights like that. Okay. These, I can't add lights like that. Okay. That's fine. What about here? Nope. Can't hang them right here. Okay. Okay. I just had to know. So what else should I do? We can have maybe like something in this corner right here. So we would need to make it this same color. So I need this again. Yeah. And then oh, excuse me. We can do this. And then we need the frame. I used the glowing one, right? Let's get rid of the wool for now. We need a lever. Just like that. This one we can open outwards like that, and these you can open from the sides. I think it look good. What do we want to put on here though? Let's get a flower pot first, right? Yeah, so let's put the flower right here. And then let's put maybe another amethyst crystal. I don't know too many things we can put. Yeah. As much as I love color, there is nothing in that room that screams I need a purple carpet. The flowers aren't enough. Oh. You think? Okay, so what color should I choose then? Because I'm not really sure. I mean, you see the colors right here before your eyes, right? What colors? Just so you don't say you can't really imagine it. Just imagine the purple with whatever color you want. Because I'm going to be changing the purple out, not the white. Right? So, what would I add? You know what I'm saying? We could do maybe like, I don't want to do a brown. Because everything else is already brown. Right? Maybe a yellow carpet? I'm not really sure about a yellow carpet. Or maybe a cyan carpet, like this little weird, like greenish blue carpet right here. Is that dark blue? Oh, this one right here? Yeah. This is the darkest blue I got. Should we use this one? I could use dark blue. I mean, we got blue flowers all over the place. Dark blue might be it. The cyan, I think. Okay, so we'll pick this one then. We'll pick this one then. So let's get rid of this. And then let's get the carpet too. While we add it. Cyan. And then let's go ahead and get to work. Oh, hold up. We need this because we gonna break the table up again. Okay. Alright. So we gonna do this. You know what? Cyan ain't a bad color, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, like that. And then change the edges out. I'm trying not to break the floor under it. That's why I'm going so slow. So like that. Just like that. We got the center. And then let's get the edges. Ooh, I didn't break no floor. Oh, you know what? I messed up. This was never supposed to be white. There we go. Yeah, and then just go ahead. Yup. Hey, that looks nice. I like it. I think the sign looks cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? The couches show. So it don't look bad. I like it. You know what I'm saying? The contrast is there. Yes, I think that's better. That purple was screaming at me. Listen, my bad. Maybe I'm a little colorblind when it comes to like brown. I just don't know what goes well with like an old house like this. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so now this area look empty, so I'm not sure what I want to add here. Oh, and let's add a little bit of carpet right here too while we add it. Since we got the blue over here, we gonna add a little blue right here. Yeah, I think that works. Let me see, is it 3? Yeah, okay, that works, that works. Alright, so now that we got that, you know what? I don't know, I might take out the carpet later. But, I'm trying to think of what we need in this section. Let's add a light right here. Is that too many lights? That might be too many lights. Let's just do this. Yeah, we'll do that. And you know what? We gonna add one more of these lights right quick. We need a wall. It was this one. Let's get rid of this flower for now. So yeah, so we gonna add it like right. Where was it? On this line. So like right here. No, one more closer. So like right there. Right. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah. Should be 1, 2. Yup. Alright, cool. So we gonna add that. And then we need 1, 2. And then we add this baby. And then with Cookie's favorite color that I ruined for her. Yeah. We're gonna do this. There we go. That looks nice. I don't want to add a table here. There's too many tables already. So what should I add here? That's a good question. What should I add here? Not sure what I want to add here. We got that little living area situated. I'm not sure what I'm going to add here. I'll come back to this area. We could add a quick bed. Damn, it's already almost 7. I started streaming late, y'all, so I do hope for y'all forgive me. We'll add like a little kitty bed right here. So let's add it maybe in this section right here. And in this section right here. Like 2 little kitty beds. With like lampshades right next to them. So let's look at the beds right quick. Where they at? I know the beds is... Oh, here it is. Okay. So, what color would the kitty beds be? Oh, you know what? Since we made cyan, maybe the kitty bed should be cyan, right? Bro, Cookie's probably like scratching her head and be like, bro, how is this idiot this colorblind? Yo, I mean, kids would have a colorful bed, no? See... This is how y'all can tell I don't got kids, man. Okay, if the carpet's gonna be cyan, you should do like 2 bunk beds, like a cabin. Can I stack 2 beds on top of each other? That's a good question. Great Wolf Lodge style. Yo, that's actually what's up. But since the carpet is gonna be cyan in this area, so maybe we should do like maybe like a light gray bed. A light gray bed might work. Right? Let me see. Damn, bunk beds is not gonna work like that. So maybe I have to put them right next to the wall. Let me see how that would work. If I did something like this. And then I did something like this. And then maybe like a ladder. Where's the ladder at? Let's get rid of this. Oops. It's not letting me. Okay, maybe let's try it on this side. Oh no, I can't put it on that. Let me see. Oh my god, the beds are so ugly, ruining the aesthetic. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Alright, so I can't do bunk beds. It won't let me. It won't let me do some bunk beds. I probably got to use some redstone. Let me see. So what other colors do you want me to use? Do you want me to use like a brown bed? Something like that. Right? And then we need logs. And then we can use birch style wood. Why not? Just to see what it looked like. No, you can use the gray. I'm just saying the beds itself are ugly. Oh yeah. Yeah, they do look bad, don't they? I'll change it to the gray, but let me just see how it's gonna work out. Oh, and then we need to do this. And then we need some slabs. Oh, it's here. But let's get rid of this. Let's get the gray. Yeah, is it the light gray or the gray bed? Let's go with the light gray. Because I'm not sure right now. Let's get rid of... What are we getting rid of? Let's get rid of the ladder. No, I don't like the way this. I don't like the way they look. I used to be able to make beds. I ain't made a bed in so long. I've been focused on buildings for so long. I forgot to build beds. Oh my god, and these float. Yeah, of course, these float. Of course they do. Bro, this is stressing me out. It's stressing me out too, Cookie. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this part. That looks so ugly. That looks so ugly, bro. Alright, you know what? I'll come back, look at YouTube videos. I'll come back tomorrow and actually make realistic, or not realistic, but better looking bed styles. Now it's a crib. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I made a whole crib. Yeah, listen. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. You know, I could make it a crib for a baby. You know what I'm saying? And now it's a coffin. Alright, listen. I'm gonna come back to this. I forgot how to build beds. It's been so long since I built beds. I'm gonna have to look at a couple YouTube videos, see what's up. But it's not bad. I started out late, you know. I think we did as much as we could for today. I'll see what we could put in this little section right here. Cause I'm not sure what we can put. Maybe I can put like you know, I'm not really sure what we can put. Maybe a little desk right next to the stairway, right here. And just add stuff like this to make it look like there's, you know, stuff all around. But you know, I tried my best, y'all. Listen, I ain't built a damn furniture set in years. All I've been doing is just building homes, you know. And I'm more of an architect than an actual, you know, furniture stylist type dude. Oh, and this is the attic area that I built over the kitchen. Like I said, I forgot to build a kitchen, so we improvised. So no coffins for today. No coffins. I was about to put the baby in a coffin. Where's Alice when you need her? Yeah, bro, where is Allie when you need her? Bro? She would have been roasting me right now. But listen, I don't think it's bad so far. You know what I mean? I think I did a pretty good job. Decent job, at least. This area is pretty decently lit up. I'm going to add some stuff right here. Ooh, maybe I should add some candles in this area to light it up. I could add some candles right quick before I hop off. So let's get some candles. Oops. Let's get the white ones. Since we already got a theme going on around here. Let's get rid of that bed because it's giving me nightmares right now. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. Let's get rid of this chain because I'm not sure if we're going to use it right now. There we go. You know, it's this is as decent as we can get it right now. Oh wait, these turned off? They burn out! Oh no, they turn back on. What the hell? Are they dying? Do the candles in Minecraft have a time limit? These turned out. Okay, maybe they don't have a time limit, but if you move away from them too far away, they turn off. Yeah, see? It just magically turns on when you stare at it. Oh, well. You know what? We're just gonna leave it like this. They magical candles. We done with this area, bro. We got magical candles in this thing. Motion activated candles. Yeah. Clap on. Clap off. Oh man. Yo, you know what? Listen. It is what it is, y'all. I'll come back to this area once I figure out how to do some beds. It's been a minute since I did some beds, man. I forgot how to do some beds. So I will look up at some YouTube videos, see what people is doing and get some ideas. But with all that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Sorry for the late stream today, man. Like I said, internet was cooked. Couldn't really hop on, couldn't do nothing. The internet company came in hella late. I'm lucky they came in today at all. On a Saturday of all things, you know. But yeah, y'all have a wonderful night. I'll see y'all tomorrow for some more Minecraft. I'll hopefully log on time. And we gonna finish this upstairs area, top area over here. And maybe we can do something in this area too while we at it. I'm not sure what we can do. But we gonna do something in this area. You know what? I might even get rid of this window altogether because it looks weird that you're looking at another room above the kitchen and it's gonna have the kitchen equipment. You know what I'm saying? It just don't look right. So we gonna see what's up. But with all that being said, man, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Drop that subscription for your boy. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, man. It's a long road for me, but once I do, my channel will be more dedicated. It's gonna be. I'm already streaming every day, but I'm gonna be able to have a lot more things happening and a lot more things for the channel. I'll even be able to hire an editor.